Aaron, I had a job and I was 10 years old.
Well, I mean, that's what I've been wanting to say it, and I've said it today. I mean, everything I've got right now, I work my ass off to pay for.
Well, that's what we're supposed to do.
Because you could have had a lot more, Aaron, if you hadn't went through. I know you were on drugs and stuff. I know that.
But wait a minute,
That.
we cousins here, okay?
Yeah, that Bug.
Let's talk.
Bug knew that too, and I did the best I could. And what I had, if your mama hadn't fought me, it would have been a whole lot better for everybody.
Okay, well, let me just say this, since we all calm and
You may not know the whole story, see?
Yeah, well, anyway, you might not know the whole story either.
No, I know I don't.
But what I'm saying is, true what you said, but the fact remains, just like Uncle Bob and Aunt Melanie knows, both of them know that Daddy said you were supposed to leave me $40,000. Even though I settled for $10,000 that time, the reason I done that is because of the near fact. I couldn't even come up here without you calling the law on me. You had me evicted from the trailer.
Aaron!
Oh my
You
Lord.
run up all these bills. I paid the bills for you while you...
You were supposed to.
While
You were supposed to.
Right, I did.
You were supposed to.
And y'all
That's the way Daddy wanted. But all I'm saying...
Take care of you forever.
Well, listen. Yeah, well, Daddy wanted you to take care of me. That's what he wanted. You know that just as I do.
Aaron?
But listen, we ain't gonna argue about it.
That's right. I gave you that. I
The
bought
four-wheeler?
you a four-wheeler, which was $7,600.
Right.
I gave you money. I gave you $3,000 to go to
Okay.
Virginia somewhere, and you stayed up there in a motel and smoked it up.
No, I didn't.
Well, you weren't here.
I rented a house
You
in
were in my
102 East Scribner. But anyway, listen. It's like this.
Well,
You add all that together, that comes about 20,000. Where's my other 20,000 at?
You know what I done?
Yeah, the 10,000 I settled, the 4-wheeler, the 3,000, the 200.
I gave you.
Hey, you didn't give me nothing. Daddy give it to me. You didn't give me shit.
You know one thing? I went 2 weeks ago and bought Leona Getty a head marker.
Really?
She's got 3 brothers, a sister, and 3 daughters. And I bought her a head marker to put on where she's buried down there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, that's what I was saying about getting screwed. That's the reason I wanted to come out here and set the record straight. I'm still owed money. But you know what?
I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe your mama nothing. When the papers are signed,
Well, listen.
I owe you nothing.
Hey, it
I don't
wasn't
have
right.
any
Wait a
dealings
minute,
with
wait a minute.
you. You back drove me crazy. You come to my house threatening me.
Oh, I did?
Yes, you did, because you were on drugs. You
Oh.
come to my house threatening me.
Okay.
And I just don't want to do this.
Don't get upset.
Okay.
I'm tired of people thinking I got a pile of money.
You
and I
did.
don't care. Don't worry
You did.
about
I
it.
pay
all kind of shit.
You pay your bills and you don't ask nobody for nothing.
Go, Aaron. Go.
Go.
That cat got in his feet. Aaron, you better go.
Talking shit about
I
me.
think he got out.
Did he?
I'd a whole lot rather know.
Well, you don't let it.
Well, you didn't have to. All you had to say is, hey, I don't want to be involved
You
with
ain't
it.
asking nobody for nothing. You take care of yourself. I mean,
Well,
you work every
the truth
day.
hurts.
Is this Heather?
Yeah. And I used to take pills. I sure did. I got them from the doctor, and I went to get off of them. And I don't take them no more. But Timmy might think I do because he always asks me for them, but I never have them.
So everybody's made mistakes. That's what I'm saying. We ain't perfect. We human.
Money.
That's what it's all
You know
about.
what, David Lynn?
But we don't need to argue.
I don't have a pile of money from from I paid Junior's bill. All that stuff was paid.
That comes straight off of the insurance policy.
Right.
$9,000 something dollars.
Right. It had to be paid, though.
Right.
You had to get in charge.
But you didn't pay nothing out of your pocket. It comes all from my daddy.
Right.
But you act like I got her in charge of it.
But you did get a lot more. Yes, you did.
Aaron, listen to David Lynn.
What difference does it make now?
Yeah, but there's nothing you can do. If that was true, why are you arguing about?
Why am I arguing about it? Somebody owes you $40,000 and they promise you're supposed to get $40,000. Well, you want your money?
I'd be pissed, but I can't do nothing about it.
Well, that's the same way I am.
I know she did.
Well, just like I told her, she's done the best thing in the world for me.
think she so got all the money?
She did. Well, who else got it? Did you get it?
Aaron, got what he wanted me to have.
Okay, you got what he wanted you to have. Heather got what she wanted. He wanted her to
I didn't get
have.
nothing.
Michael Irvin, wait a minute.
I did get something.
Yeah, Michael Irvin got. Everybody got what he wanted them to have, except for me.
Listen.
Except for me.
You counted
You counted up.
You
counted it.
No,
You counted it. There ain't no way.
For that girl to come back
$200.
down there. Didn't give you the time.
You
Four wheeler.
Yeah, $76.
Where is it?
You know what
I
I
traded back in and got 2 more, and I sold them
for
2.
my funeral.
Didn't she pay you for this place?
I ain't got no.
$10 miles.
Didn't she pay Aunt Margaret, Aunt Linda for that place?
No, that place.
That
Wait a minute. See, that's what y'all don't understand. That place belonged to Mama. Daddy Daddy give her all the equity of his out of her.
You talking about this, Aaron,
He give her the house up there.
That's right. He did.
That's right,
He did. He give her 30 years of mortgage is what he give her.
No, he didn't. He had the shit paid down. He paid it till he couldn't pay it no more. After you figure it up. This was good to go to Melanie. That was to go to Aaron. And then you had to pay the 2 acres.
Right.
He sold his heart to me.
Because of the fact I couldn't come up here without you calling the damn law.
Well, it don't matter. You
I mean,
sold it. That's it.
But hey, well, wait a minute. That's the thing about it.
You sold it.
It was in the will. If I tried to sell it within 10 years, they were supposed to pay. But guess what?
Right.
They paid me for it anyway.
Because you went and asked Margaret.
No, I went to Bernie Ballard. I didn't ask Margaret.
No,
shit.
that's right. You went to Bernie Ballard and told
Okay,
him.
listen, guys, listen. What does it matter now?
Exactly.
Exactly.
What does it matter? I didn't cheat nobody out of nothing. Let me tell you.
Margaret's got her own home.
I didn't cheat. That's
Margaret
right.
had her own land.
But that's the thing about it.
Worked
I ain't got my own home. I ain't
That's
got
your fault.
No,
I
it
tell you
ain't.
when you tore that trailer down.
You had that.
You
had that, though, Aaron.
Did you tear the trailer
Yeah,
down?
I sure did.
That's right. And I had to pay.
Aaron, you had your own home.
No, I didn't have
You
it.
had that.
Every time I come up here, Margaret would call the friggin' law on me. She
It
had
was
me.
yours.
Wait a minute.
Well,
She
what
had
about
me
the truck?
evicted.
What about
The police told me, go to your ex-husband, ask him. The police told me, as long as she was executor of the estate, what she said is what went. When it was finalized in probate, it would be all over.
Why don't you arguing with Linda? Linda got
I ain't got no reason to argue with Mama.
a good chunk of
No, he didn't. No, she didn't.
Why
Heather.
can't
Use your
she-
head. Use your head.
Why
See,
can't she
you've been on one
help us?
side of the fence. You ain't been on both sides of the fence. Find out exactly what you're talking about now.
Well, I know Linda got something.
Yeah, she got his 401k because when you're married to somebody, that's entitled to be yours.
He was gonna get a
divorce.
Right.
Gonna get
The
divorced.
divorce was supposed to be
as soon as
finalized
Linda
July
found out
13th.
he
He
was
died
dead,
July 8th.
It was
No,
a
she
different.
didn't go to court in June when she was supposed
When
to.
Linda found
But
out
she knew
that Junior was
Oh, yeah. Well, we ain't got to talk about divorces.
But I don't understand why you arguing with her. Why don't you take it up with your mama?
Mama don't owe me nothing, Heather. She was the one that overdosed. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. If the truth be known, she does.
Well, that's
Wait a minute.
conscious.
Your mama,
You
wait a minute.
have to deal with your conscience.
Your mama and Uncle Bob both
You
told me.
had that place. You sold it.
Yeah.
She gave you a four-wheeler. It ain't here.
$10,000, 4-wheeler, 7,600. She gave me $3,000 to buy a disc to go behind the 4-wheeler, and a few $100 here and there. Add it up now.
$200 here and there.
Yeah.
And you went to Bernie Ballard and told him it wasn't my fault that you decided to give it away.
Because I told him the same thing. I said, I can't go up there without you calling the law on me.
But if you wanted it,
Aaron, you
Well,
were up here taking.
why don't you try to offer $10,000?
I didn't take them shutters off. That Diddy took them shutters off when he put them new windows
give
in.
her $10,000 back? Is that what you
See, that's what you need to know instead of thinking. Diddy took them shutters off when he had them.
doing drugs and you
I
know.
was doing drugs, Mama. Hey, everybody around here. Hey, I was on crack at one time. But you know, I'm not the only one.
No,
I'm
you
not
ain't.
arguing with you.
No, you ain't.
I'm not the only one. I made my share of mistakes. I paid for them. I paid for them. I do.
I've been on
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I
but
did.
Aunt Margaret don't owe you money just because you're off drugs now.
I didn't say that, Heather. You need to get your story straight, though. But you need to investigate a little more than what you're talking, because you don't know what you're talking about.
I do know that this land is still in the family's name, and so is that. And if it was,
well, all they done.
And he'll tell you that, I believe.
What?
It wouldn't be if this was in your name, would it?
What?
You.
Yeah, I would still have this place, Mark. Mounty.
I don't believe that.
Well, you know, I'm not entitled to what you believe. I'm only responsible for what I think.
Well, because of your actions back then.
Well, hey.
The home place.
I know everybody makes mistakes. I made mistakes.
The home place
but
is
you
supposed to
can't
go
dwell on it.
to
And you
I'm not dwelling on it. You see this? You see that cat? Do you see that car? Nobody damn helped me get a thing. I wasn't paid for it.
There ain't nobody gonna give you nothing.
I ain't gonna start over. I done started over.
Well, nobody owes you nothing, so it ain't.
Junior don't like this.
No, he sure didn't. He didn't like the arguing and bickering at all.
I tried to argue with him on his deathbed. I do know that.
That Wednesday before he died that Friday. Yeah. What was it about? Do you know that?
Give me some money. Give me some money.
Okay.
That's what it was about. I heard you were real loud.
Well, I heard you say.
He was so sick.
I heard you say that you ought to dig him up and kick his ass.
Time.
Yeah, I have thought about that a couple times for leaving her executor over the wheel. Well, no, wait a minute.
Hold on, let me ask a question.
Actually, Melanie was supposed to be over.
Who was supposed to be the executive?
Huh?
Who was supposed to be the executive?
Melanie was supposed to be, but Scotty, wait a minute.
Melanie don't know how to take care of none of that.
Yeah,
she ain't got no schooling, and y'all know it.
Well, the thing about it is, Scotty told me Heather and Haley was going to wind up with everything. I come up here, Melanie was here, I started raising Cain. And he said, hell, I'll just let Margaret take care of it. Margaret do what's right, and hell,
if you want this place, Melanie will sell it to you.
I don't want it. You couldn't give me this land.
Yeah.
She's been paying property.
I feel like this land's got a curse on it because they ain't never been nothing but a bunch of damn hell-raising arguing.
I would have it if you give it to me.
Well, me and you in the same boat. But that's right. I'm not saying that.
She's paying property tax here every year, and they ain't nobody offered to help her pay the property tax.
Why would they? I mean, it's in her name.
I asked Bobby to come
if you come out here to look at something, hell, this work man, you're stealing something, so why would you? Well, I mean, Melanie ain't never done that to me. Melanie's always treated me fair. I mean, you know.
Aaron, you had a dang fit. You know that.
I did.
I didn't.
Exactly. You didn't think she treated you fair then because you raised hell about it. Yeah.
Well, that's called Scotty filled my head up full of shit. That's before Daddy died,
Scotty ain't got no damn room to talk about nobody.
Well, that's true, but you know.
Margaret handled it like she was told.
But I mean, I just want to say that now. I finished it, hell. Yeah. But she done the best thing by not giving it to me because she made a man out of me.
There you go. So, okay, we all.
And nobody says nothing about you going.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Here and going to the grave.
Well, when I went down there the other day to take my woman, Dakota come out there and asked me what the hell I was doing.
Listen, we all blood kin here, right? What's the arguing about?
Well, just like she said the other day, when I went down there, I had a woman come visit me from Tennessee.
He didn't know who.
I wouldn't worry about it every day.
Dakota is 13 years old.
Well, I'm still saying, he come out there and asked me what the hell I thought I was doing.
Well,
yes, he did. Woman with me. Well,
his wife threatened me. His wife
threatened me with a gun. He don't mean nothing.
Who threatened you with a gun?
Margaret ain't gonna let nothing happen.
Well.
Go get Hattie.
But anyway.
Marty's wife threatened me with a gun.
Oh, shit.
I said, well, I carry a gun all the time myself. If you're ready to go, let's get it on.
Yeah.
I told him 9mm.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, hell. Well, you know, when you got police and all confidential informants in the family, I mean, hell, he thinks he's a police anyway.
Melanie.
I got to go get my granddaughter.
Melanie.
Huh?
Take care.
I'm going to try.
Do the best you can.
I don't like
I didn't know that was a mess around there.
I mean, I didn't do that.
I tore the aluminum siding off of it right before Daddy died.
And Kenny took the wood off, threw what he could outside. I told him, you need to go up there and help clean up. He's the only one I asked to come help clean up, and he said he cleaned that up. I said, no, you didn't. I said, no, you didn't clean it up.
See, they already telling Heather what I said about...
I told her. I went over there and told her.
About Tim saying she's a field head. Well, Tim ain't got no damn room to talk about nobody.
She'll tell you that.
He's a damn drunk.
She'll tell you.
And I bet he uses drugs, too.
I mean, she'll tell you. I mean, people look for the worst. They don't say nothing about the good.
I don't know why.
Exactly.
That's the first time I've ever seen Heather. Except maybe when she was a little girl.
Yeah, you probably seen her then.
At the funeral or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'm going to go get my granddaughter, and we'll just do the best we can.
But you know one thing, Aaron, I'm going to say this.
Go ahead.
When you work for something,
you expected a hell of a lot more.
You're damn right.
Yep, that's the reason, you know what, David Lynn, that's the reason I say, that's the reason I come back. I come through here a while ago in my little Explorer. I pay for it.
Aaron, listen.
But them,
you ain't got to tell me a damn thing about these people.
You know, that's just like that lawnmower Daddy bought for Mama.
Now, let me tell you something. Listen to me carefully. I want you to listen to me.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And I don't want you to lose your damn temper and go to run your mouth.
Right. Oh, well,
the figures I got from your daddy, and I talked to him before he died, that Margaret was to get $280,000.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know where this 150 keeps coming from.
That's one policy, though, David. That was one policy.
I'm just saying she got $280,000.
I know what she got. But that's what I'm saying. That's all she swears up now. She didn't make no profit. They're bullshit.
Don't talk so loud. Don't talk so loud. Don't try to impress anybody, because you ain't going to impress these idiots.
Oh, I know that. Ain't that the damn truth?
You know why they all up here today? Because I told Melanie, if y'all don't square that place away, I'm going to take you to court.
Well, see, I heard through the grapevine that you was going to take the place anyway. That's the reason I pulled back up here. I'm going to buy 2 tractors right now. I really need to be gone.
Aaron, I wouldn't have this place
if you were to give it to you.
If they sold it to me for $1,
I wouldn't have it either, David.
Take it.
There's too much chaos.
Too many bad memories here.
Ease me into that.
I got run off from here when I was a boy. I worked like a damn nigger around this place. And Kenny Ray told his grandma that I beat him up, which I didn't. And she run me off. I had to hitchhike to Monroe, and my mama left when I was 8. And then I had to hitchhike to Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Right.
That's one of the reasons I went in the Army when I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't stay around these damn people, and I'm glad I didn't.
Well, I'll tell you what, David Lynn, I'll be honest with you. I wish I'd been raised somewhere else.
You got that right.
I wish I had. I've been a hell of a lot better off.
And I was said many a time, I'm glad Burt Jackson didn't raise me, because I might have ended up like them.
Yep. I know what you're saying. I mean, that's the reason I said, you know, I just wanted to get that off my chest today. I mean, I really did, and I'm glad you were here to hear.
I don't blame you.
She done the best thing by fucking me out of what I was supposed to get, because she knew, and you know yourself what I was supposed to get, David Lynn.
I know.
But, you know,
listen to me. I know a hell of a lot more than you think I do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I told Sky. I said, well, you know, Daddy and David Lynn used to be together all the time.
Junior was a good friend of mine. Junior was like a brother to me.
Well, I'm glad you had him like that.
And I love him.
Oh, see, that's what people...
And I miss him. I miss him so much still after all these years.
Well, people try to make out like me and Daddy was... You know Daddy loved me no matter what.
I know he did.
But see, they try to make out like me and Daddy didn't have no love for each other. But just because we didn't get along...
Oh, your voice.
Just because we didn't get along with each other don't mean that my daddy didn't love me.
No. Your daddy loved you.
And my daddy wanted the very best for me.
He told me many times he loved me. And when we're young, we all do things.
Yeah, and if I had to do it over again, I would have done a lot of things different too.
Well, of course. First place, I'd have got me a better education. I went on when I was still in college when I was in my 40s. But I got 2 degrees, but hell, I was over 50 years old before I did it.
Well, let me ask you this, just out of curiosity, 'cause I got to run. I got to go get them tractors. But the trespassing signs. Why did you put the trespassing?
I told Heather, Melanie, to put them up in case some of these renters or something.
But see, I'm considered as a trespasser too.
Well, no, I don't.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Well, you heard her tell me a while ago.
Well,
oh, you better go.
Well,
you better go.
Well, to tell you the truth, you don't need to be up here nowhere.
No, I don't. I don't come up here.
I wouldn't dare go in that house. She don't want to talk about. Melanie don't want to talk about giving Kenny Ray all of the motherfucking wood out of it.
Yeah, well.
Well, you go look at it. Hell, it's all stripped inside.
Well,
No wonder it's falling down.
J.W. even told the truth when he pulled up. Kenny told all of us he was going to put a trailer out here, and he ain't done shit. Yeah, I ain't the only one that was strung out on crack. Hell, everybody around here was strung out on crack. Her sons, her daughters, everybody.
It's the cause of all that.
Well, but, you know, I mean, I just, you know, I'm glad where I'm at. I can lay down at night and go to sleep with people.
When your mama passes, you'll get that house.
Well, I doubt it, because she has a 30-year mortgage on that thing, David. That's what she keeps saying. Oh, did he give her a house? Did he give her a house?
How long she got to go to pay them?
30 years.
Whew.
Yeah, that's the reason Mama's still working the way she is, David. If Mama was the guy what Daddy had intended...
How many more years for his paper?
Just explain this to me. 22 days before Daddy died, all the life insurance policies got changed to Margaret's name.
Yeah, your daddy did that. Well, you know who had him to do that?
Daddy was so sick at that time, he couldn't wipe his own ass, David.
That Johnson woman.
Judy. Well, they got it. I didn't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I got $10,000 out of the deal. I helped put, you know, I've done things from Mama and done things from me too. So.
But you know, don't be arguing with nobody.
I don't argue with her. I don't never even speak to her. To be honest with you, that's what I was trying to make the example about the watermelon.
Well, you know,
2 years ago when
Margaret lies like a goddamn rug.
Oh, I know.
She gets Bobby to work for her for nothing. She gets Kimmy to work for her for nothing, and don't pay them shit.
Oh, I know. She come down there a few weeks ago and tried to get Brian to put a damn regulator in her Jeep, and we're talking about $40. Brian says, "Shit, it ain't worth that." For hell.
Bye.
Fuck you.
Well, you can't get along.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you just like I tell everybody else, and I tell the police if he was standing here. If I knew I could get away with murder, there'd be 2 motherfucking bitches dead. That'd be damn Margaret, and that'd be Marty. I would kill them. I'd walk up, and I'd blow their fucking heads off and be done with it.
His wife threatened me with a gun down there one day, and she didn't even know who I was. And my wife was sitting beside me.
Well,
Tim was sitting in the back seat.
Well, you know something, David? Daddy always said, Daddy, and this is in them affidavits I got, and you know something, I want you to do something. You're going to be around here today a pretty good while.
No, I'm fixing to go.
Well, damn, I ain't got time. I'm supposed to meet that guy at 1:30. I've got a whole filing cabinet up there for stuff in it. I want you to have I was going to box it up and carry it to Bobby.
No.
Well, okay.
Well, you wasting your time taking it to Bobby, too.
Well, yeah,
Bobby can't read, he can't read at 2nd grade level.
Well, I don't know how long it's going to take me to go get these tractors and all, but I'll box it up and I'll bring it to you. I know where you live.
No, I don't want it.
You don't want it?
Okay.
Well, some of the old deeds and stuff.
To me, I'll put it in the garbage.
Oh, well, okay.
I don't want a damn thing to do with none of it. No, I told her to put them signs up because, like these renters, if they get to where they mad at you, don't want to pay the rent or something, they'll say, "Oh, my kid got hurt out there."
Yeah, so.
And sue her ass. But you can't even make Melanie understand that.
Well, see, you know something else she don't understand, David. And I don't know if you are aware of this or not, but when Melanie dies, this place don't go to Heather and Haley. It goes back to Margaret's estate. And Mama sat and tried to tell.
Well, Margaret, see, listen to me now. Margaret is the one that signed it over to Melanie.
Right.
But let me tell you why she did that. You want me to tell you why?
But it goes back to her.
Hold on. You know why she did that?
Why?
She didn't want to clean up this motherfucking mess.
Right.
That's why she signed it over to Melanie. She didn't want to pay the taxes on it.
Right.
That's why another reason she signed it to Melanie.
Exactly. I'm glad you see that.
I see it.
Well, let me ask you something while we on the subject, because Marty come up few years ago and said, hell, you forget about being buried down here. Hell, you won't never be buried down here.
I wouldn't be buried down there if you begged me.
Well, somebody told me that you tried to bury your brother George down there, and
That's
she told
a motherfucking lie.
Oh, okay.
I buried my brother George up there at Green Lawn Cemetery, beside where me and my wife's grave is.
Okay.
You don't believe it? You can go.
Oh no, I believe what you say. I mean, hell,
I wouldn't bury my dog over there.
Well, you know, I would like to be, but you know what? You got a good point.
Let me give you a clue. When something happens to Margaret Horn,
Margaret Sellers,
or whatever her name is,
yeah,
that grave stone's going to be done away with, and that grave will probably be plowed over.
Probably, more than likely.
I just about put money.
Well, you know, that's what something else Diddy said.
Or either they'll plow around it, and they won't take care of it.
Well, you know, that's something else Diddy said. Diddy said, hell, Marty Evans better not wind up with one grain of his sand. Well, you see who got it all, and you think, hell, but now Uncle Bobby told me.
You know why Heather's kissing
Margaret's ass?
Margaret's ass?
Oh, yeah, I know all about that. Yep, I know exactly. That's the reason, and Heather don't have one damn clue, and I don't try to get upset with Heather and Melanie. Melonie's always treated me fair. Melanie told me honestly out of her mouth after Daddy died what I was supposed to get. She knew, she's trying to say, because Margaret was standing there. Mm-hmm. But her and Bobby both told me what I was supposed to get. And I still feel like, to a certain extent, even though I sold that place to her, and I did. Because every time I come up here, she called the law on me. She had me evicted from here. I was living here. I was living there when Daddy died. They called me right there.
Why would she have you evicted?
Because she didn't want me up here.
No, she wanted to rent it.
Well, whatever.
That's what she wants.
And then I was at work one day, and they called me and told me Daddy's trailer was on fire down here. Somebody had set a fire down in the sand pit, and it burned up all the way to the back here. Almost got it. I know who done that. I can't prove it, but I know who done it. Her son Marty done it. But, you know.
The sand pit?
Yeah, built the fire in the sand pit. The fire marshal come down here and located where the fire was at.
The guy that rented the place. Is that the fire that got out?
No, this was a fire. This was like a year after Daddy died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just all of a sudden a mysterious fire started up, and it was summertime. Sherry seen it, and Sherry was living with Uncle Bobby and happened to see it and called the fire department, and a woman called me at work. I was working in Indian Trail and said, Aaron, don't get upset or nothing. She said, I just thought I'd call and let you know.
Like that cat. Them people living there left them cats.
Yeah. But anyway, she told me, she said, I don't want you to get upset or nothing else. She said, I just thought I'd let you know your daddy's house is on fire. I jumped out of the damn bulldozer. I jumped in my truck.
Melanie, and I told Melanie, I said, if I lived there, I would take you to court.
Well.
If I lived over here. If I lived over there.
Right.
If I lived here, I'd take her to court over this mess.
Well, see, she don't have to, she lives down there in Ruby. She don't have to worry about it.
No, she will worry about it and when she gets in front of a judge.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you got some balls and stand up to them, because I ain't never had no damn...
Dave Baker ain't scared of no motherfucker.
Well, I'm glad at least I got... You know, I've been thinking about it a couple times just coming up there before, but I thought you was pissed off at me, too. And, you know, I used to come up there as a little boy and spend time on men's eye.
I wondered why you hadn't been up.
Because, I mean, hell, I figured everybody was dead set again.
I tried to call your mama a couple of times.
Well, I asked Mama the other night to get your number out. I wanted to call you and find out what was going on, but now I got to...
I'm not mad at you. But see, you got to understand something about me. I'm a guy, I don't listen to bullshit rumors.
Right.
If I want the facts, I'll get the facts.
Right.
Now, see, Tim was saying, well, Daddy said he'd give me this land, but I don't know what he's done with it. I took him down to the courthouse and checked it out. That 14 acres of land is in Timothy Horn's name.
Right.
And I told Tim, I said, if anybody tries to sign your name and get that land away from you for some reason, they committing fraud.
Right.
You could take their ass to court.
Right.
And they'll get you a lawyer if you ain't got the money to hire one. But all Bobby does is use Tim for a damn nigger.
Same thing Pete done with J.W.
But, whose fault is that?
Timmy's fault.
Exactly.
That's what I told them. I told them they wasn't going to push me around. I told them. I said, y'all done had this damn place.
Well, see, they won't mess with me because they know they can't push Dave.
Well, see, that's the reason Margaret got so fired up. You see how, you know, the truth hurts. Truth hurts. I didn't never raise my voice, maybe one time, but I told her, I said, I'm standing here, I ain't over yonder to talk to me in a civilized tongue.
Well, if she think, if it ain't her, if she didn't do what you said she done, why don't she have it written out and have a lawyer sign it?
Well, see, Daddy never did put that in writing. He just told everybody what, you know, and a dead man.
It ain't in the will?
No. See, that's what he trusted Margaret to do.
Shit.
Yeah. Bobby knows it. Melanie knows it. But she's saying now, since I sold her this place and she give me that four-wheeler, that debt's done. That's what she's saying. The way I look at it, she still owes me $25.
Well, how did she get the land down there where the old house was at?
She had the damn lawyer redo it. You ain't got...
The double wide you tore down.
There wasn't no double wide there, it was single wide.
Single wide.
I was staying in there before I went to prison.
I thought that was a double wide.
No, single wide. I was staying there before I went to prison, okay? Diddy and Mama went down there and started tearing it out. Diddy was going to remodel it for me. Well, it worked out where he couldn't... Diddy had more damn business at the plant than he had here. You know that yourself.
I know.
Okay, well, it never come time to damn get it remodeled. I done been out of prison. I said, Diddy is just sitting there. I said, let's tear it down. And I said, that way you won't have to pay taxes on it. Diddy said, no, let's not do that. So after he passed away, hell, I swore shit on it. Hell, you know, I go down there and tear the damn thing down.
You ain't gonna live there.
That's right. Margaret gonna fix it up. She act like I done a bad thing by tearing it down, David.
She wanted to rent it.
Well, she couldn't. She'd have spent $10,000 trying to put it back together.
Yeah, but she would have, huh?
No, she'd have tore it down herself, and she bought one just like she did and put down there.
She'd do this like Bobby does. He'll patch that shit up together and rent it. Somebody will rent it.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Melanie just told me this trailer here is in a damn mess.
Well, Diddy, you know yourself, Diddy just went through putting new floors in there, new damn walls. She told me I tore the shutters off. Diddy tore the shutters off, or the board that put the windows in.
I'm gonna put this in here.
That's fine. I mean, that shit like that, and she kept talking about me smoking crack, me smoking crack, me smoking crack. Okay, yeah, at one point in time, I used to smoke crack.
Well, what?
But her son smoked crack, her daughter smoked crack.
Well, what does Marty do over?
It runs around here and sets people up and tries to be a police.
He's a cheese.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And totes a gun and tries to pull a gun on everybody and shoot everybody.
There's done told me about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary stuff.
Right. Let's see what time it is, because I got...
Talking about his badge. That sergeant told me, he said he might have a badge